Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 here with Bath City Football Club, who we are trying to take to the top of Premier League from the bottom of Vanara National League South here on Rawslowgaming. So far we are doing quite alright. We have moved up to Skybet League 2, and this is our first season in that league, and we are doing quite alright for ourselves as you see, since we are actually up to 4th place after 17 matches in Skybet League 2, and that is considered to be extremely good, I would say, in our first season. What is maybe not so good is that we have made or set a new record here in Skybet League 2 in the Checkaday Trophy Cup, or a last home match against Fulham under 23s. We set a new record lowest attendance of 236, and the record was previously 270 and was set back in 1987. So not a record that we wanted to beat, but we did it anyway, so that's all right. And the under 18s cup, our team is actually doing quite decent, and our second in that league, but yeah, surprisingly good in the Division 3 Cup, but then again it's a quite a low cup level, I would guess there. I'm also thinking about that we are actually having quite a bit of cash here at the moment, so maybe time to do a request to the board. First we will check the status with the board and how touchable we are and how long of a contract we got left, because we might want to be pushing for a new contract rather than to do some improvements for the team, so to say, on the grounds and everything like that. So let's see here. Apparently we got some rumors of Walsall wanting us as a manager, and yeah, we are not interested in this Let's Play series, at least to be having any type of journeyman adventure that might be possible in another series, but for now this is our only series in Football Manager, and we'll stick by our setup from the start to get them to get Bath City to the Premier League. So let's actually check here our profile. So I'm actually almost finding it hard to find, but we should find it here. Untouchable, so that's good. And where do we have members? I guess no. Where do we see how long contract I actually do? Got club, affiliates, news, general manager. Here we go. So how long contract? So I got for so a long time. So actually let's talk to the board here, and let's see here. Let's make a board request to improve. What do we want to improve? Networking, affiliate, club, no. Youth recruitment, no. Improve youth recruitment could definitely be a good thing to do. We don't really want to do anything else here. So we want to increase junior. No, we don't really want that. We want to improve all the facilities, and we want to extend the youth recruitment here. So we'll make a request for that. And unfortunately that gets rejected. We'll just go with that we are disappointed that they say that, and then we will just go away, so to say. But we'll try here to increase the youth level instead. They don't want that due to finances. Can we get away with youth facilities then? No, we can't do that either. So a little bit of a disappointment there, not being able to get through any of our requests there, but I guess we will have the chance later on, hopefully. Maybe after this season. So we had team report of pre-match tactical advice there, so we'll do this one, defender with more width, and hopefully that will work. And according to the bookmakers, we're actually underdogs for the game here against Port Vale, as we're playing as an away team, but Port Vale are actually 20th in the league, so it should be a pretty easy game, but you never quite know how things are going to turn out in these type of matches, or really any match, so to say. It's all just a gamble, and we're trying to do our best here with choosing the right players, the right tactics, and doing as much progress as we possibly can, as always. And anyway, last week the training for the lads were pretty good for the first team at 7.85, for the under 23s 7.41, and for the under 18s 7.84, so pretty decent overall for all the teams. And Gosling, I don't think he's been improving even more, no, don't think so, but not really too sure either about his actual development or not. And let's see here, nothing really more to note here for the first team. I can only actually getting better here a bit. That's nice, but I think we already have said that this month. So we got some advice here. So next and start training here for Morris to stop through balls, and that should be all right. And I guess that match against Port Vale, no, it's today. I felt like it moved past it, but I guess it didn't. I thought we got a waterlogged pitch here or something like that, but guess not. So we'll go to the team selection here, and we'll see if we have a fit enough team here to choose our best team or not. So here in the defense, it looks all right. In our midfield, we still have to play Gray, unfortunately, since O'Connor is out for a long time. Basically for the rest of the season. Charles is out for this match, so we will be needing to play... We would like to play Sangster, but he's on international duty, so we'll have to play Lundström. And we'll have to put in, well, we can't really put in anyone else on the bench, unfortunately. And Lundström, he will get to be playing central midfielder in a defend position. And we'll submit the team like this because we can't do it any better, and we can't really switch out Luke Heath. Or we could for Jones, but I don't think that is a good option now. So they are very thin at the moment with the team, with the injury on O'Connor. It actually makes things very, very hard, but we'll try our best here this 6 to 7 weeks before he's fully fit, and then I guess another week or two to get to a good match level or condition, so to say. And when he's in a good condition, he will not be match fit, and we'll have quite a high risk of injury on him again, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll try to make the most of it while he's away, so to say. So far in the first 25 minutes of this match against Port Vale. Things have definitely not gone our way since shots is 1-5. Here we have a free kick though from Heat, and it's a goal for Bassett here in the 31st minute, and I were just about to say, as we heard, to say that we have started very bad with only one shot versus 5, and possession around 30% versus 70% in the first half hour. But yeah, that doesn't matter too much if you manage to get in those winning goals no matter what. So we definitely seem to be doing a lot better in the league than in the cups. And after this match, it's actually time for another cup match, the rerun against Darlington, but at home instead. So the scoreline after one half for Bassett versus Port Vale is 1-0. Shots 3-7, shots on target 1-2, possession 32-68%. So definitely getting very lucky here on the result, but definitely the players not coming up to the level that they can play. So we'll have to be a little bit harsh on a few of the players, so we'll complain to Gosling and Akinola or criticize to them, and we'll continue here, and hopefully they will play better here in the second half of the match. So as I'm recording this, I'm actually tired yet again, since I'm doing it on the evenings here after my family have gone to bed, but also pretty darn tired due to that we are moving today after tomorrow. So in 2 days we are moving or getting the keys to our new home. So that's definitely going to be very nice, but also very much work and everything like that. What is not so much is that it's a goal here, and Port Vale unfortunately did manage to get even there in the very first attack in the second half, managed to get in an equalizer, and here we also have a team with a super huge and impressive stadium, and they seem to be pushing pretty hard here with chances, so that's not too good. But we are through here on a through ball, Gosling unfortunately with a very poor finish there. But anyway, as I was saying, we are moving here in just a couple of days, but actually when this episode is out, I'm not really too sure yet, but I guess and think this will be, or I know it's recorded well ahead of time, and I think this will probably be out after I've come back from holiday 2 weeks after we've moved in and been on holiday for 2 weeks. So this is probably at least a month out. So kind of hard to know what to talk about when you're that far out, so to say. Can't talk too much about current news or anything like that, but I can talk about my life anyway, and a little bit in between everything. And we hit the 58-minute mark here, and we have some players that are quite tired, so choosing to do substitutions here quite early in the match, picking out Gosling, who's not having a great match, and putting in Adloy instead. And we'll put in Merch instead of Baker, who's also pretty darn tired and also playing pretty poorly. And last but not least, we will have to do something about Heat, so he can manage to play matches coming up. So we'll put in Jordan there, which is a terrible choice, but I don't really have much else to choose among. And hopefully they will be good here, and hopefully we can manage to do something decent here in the remainder of this half. So highlight here in the 60-minute mark, the ball to Gray here on the right hand side, crossing into Adloy with the shot, but straight at the keeper from basically this penalty spot without being a penalty though. So a really good chance, but nothing really happening at all, unfortunately. And the highlight is still going on though, so not too sure what's going to happen. And Ponceler through here and shoots, and the keeper says and deflects it, and Poncel almost getting a second chance there. So very dangerous chance there by Poncel, but unfortunately doing a very poor finish. And I don't want to change anything about the mentality or anything like that. I think so we'll just shout here, show some passion, and we'll shout push forward, and maybe demand more if we can manage to get that in here. But we have another highlight here in the 85th minute, the ball with Bassett, but unfortunately not anymore. It's a through ball here for Port Vale, but they shoot it well wide of the goal there, so not too much of danger. Let's see here, demand more, and here we should have the highlight for the full time whistle, and it was here. So the full time scoreline for Bassett versus Port Vale is 1-1, shots is 8-16, shots on target 3-8, and position 35-65%. So I guess overall, looking at the stats, we should be happy with the draw, but I feel like we ought to have gotten more out of that game, considering Port Vale's league position. But other than that, a draw or a point is a point, so that's not too bad at all. So after that match, we are fourth in the league, 3 points up to the league leaders, and 17 points clear of the relegation zone. So that's pretty darn good for us being the first season in the league. And Port Vale definitely had an impressive attendance there with over 5k attending the game. That is something that we will be extremely happy to see for ourselves. And let's see here, Mark Darvhurst. Why do we get information from this? I don't know. Doesn't really matter too much though. And what do matter to a little bit though is that my throat is kind of acting up again, and I guess you can quite possibly hear it. So I guess we might actually need to cut another episode short here. And yeah, I think actually we really need to do that. Otherwise I will not be able to properly continue anything really. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed. If you have done so, remember to smash that like button, and if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button as well, so you're not missing out on any of the content that we post daily. Thank you for watching, and bye bye. You have been watching Rawslowgaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.